You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
What does the Cruciatus curse do?
It's known as the torture curse, Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Yeah, what's up, Mohammed? Thanks for the follow. Figure out which one of these I want to do. Keep up the good work. W-Mans. I try. I have a friend you should follow if you want to follow her too. Ayadi's Karate. I'll put it in the chat.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Bold of you to assume.
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose.
And coming from Kingdom Hearts to this, it's just
Perhaps
like, the
you're due for
quality
an
is crazy.
adventure.
Different. I'm gonna try to give you 7K likes when I come back. W.
Ladies,
Professor
Love
Shah,
that.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas,
this
the
accent
heavens
is
remain
crazy.
hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
Word. Damn. Bro, the quality of this game is just so fire coming from Kingdom Hearts.
Still
Birth by
don't
Sleep.
have your own? You can't
My
keep
eyes
a
are
new
just
student
like-
forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
My bro looks so confused.
Here, I can adjust that for
No,
you.
no, bring it into focus on your own.
Yeah, Yeah, they did him kind of funny. That shit actually do look kind of
Now,
fire.
I
I ain't
expect
gonna
all
lie.
of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere
She don't
cold
care.
didn't stop the great stargazers of
Shit,
the
you
past.
better use a fire spell.
Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands.
Make
from
yourself a
which
torch,
they gazed
Minecraft style.
millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Dismissed.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class.
I don't remember.
I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have
Damn,
your own
bro.
telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
She.
That's very kind
W?
of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain.
This
It's
mask
my
is
own
crazy.
one. I finally
look
got
like
my
a villain.
hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume?
Bro's making my likes
course you
go
have.
up for real.
It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well,
You should have sold
thank
it,
you,
bro.
Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Trying to put off my stargazing as long as I could. I was good at that did.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
A pristine night for stargazing. Be wasted.
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not
I mean, he
offer a
already said there
prospective
was a bunch of
stargazer
damn
a
upgrades and
third-rate
shit on it.
telescope. But there is, something else.
Oh boy,
Yes,
what's going on?
what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go
Pause.
with me.
No, I'm not
Said
in.
they'd rather get spit at by a stone
out.
than... Well, they are cowards.
And I'm never going
Let us
in.
get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we?
The options be like, yes, I'm going, or yes, I'm going.
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go then. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
Now and
It's
then,
not
I'm pretty
that
much never
creepy
in the
out here at
classroom.
night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
Revelio.
A little
Confringo.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Or you're just scared. You're a scary little bitch. Where? Oh, that's what I was looking for.
More cobwebs.
Revelio.
You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, I mean.
Lumos.
Confringo.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables.
Guess I'm not as
They
dumb as I
really are
thought.
gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
I'm really not good with astronomy stuff.
Whatever you say, Amit. Whatever you say.
Oh, you wait. You are going to be quoted saying just that. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous.
Shit, I was gonna
Thank
keep it
you.
anyway. Fuck
You are
you talking
welcome.
about?
It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm
Gobbledygook.
practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know.
Gobbledygook.
It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know,
Pause.
and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Gobbledygook. Can I do something with this?
Never
No.
do get tired of seeing the astronomy
Guess I
tower at
gotta
night. What a view.
find multiple of them. Can't do it at the same location, I guess. So, be on my those scratch.
Psst, over here, quietly. I am glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised,
Secret
I did some
adventure.
investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And one other thing. Harlow mentioned you to his colleagues. They did not mistake you for someone else, did they?
No, they didn't. Rookwood and Harlow are after me.
Why did you lie to me? And what do they want with a Hogwarts student?
Professor
I
Fig told me
remember
to
lying
keep
to
things
her.
quiet, but I know I can trust you, Natty. Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Grimgotts?
Just before I came to
Obviously,
Hogwarts.
before we
In
came
fact,
there.
it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony.
Dumbass.
A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that
Yeah,
the
I'm the main
magic you
character.
used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know it's a lot to take in.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now,
This
it's
girl
safe to
reminds
say
me
that
of
Rookwood and
the
Harlow are a threat
Ani
to both
from
of us, to all of us. And we can help to
32
take them
Reasons
down
Why.
for good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story. One I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The ministry will come in later.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
Oh damn, he followed him here? I can't fly here.
Revelio.
That's my brightness up on this game. Jesus Christ. Zelda ass sound effects.
I wonder what that does.
Confringo.
Well, that didn't work.
Accio.
Perhaps something with a bit more force.
Depulso.
That did it.
Arresto momentum. Wingardium Leviosa.
Do I have to hold it? How do you turn it?
Wingardium Leviosa.
What the fuck? Bruh. This game just wants to annoy me right now, I'm telling you.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Why does it keep fucking... Oh, what is... Yeah. Dude. Bro, what is going on?
Revelio.
Game is glitching the fuck out right now.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Trying to see.
Flipendo. Accio. Flipendo. Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Descendo. Depulso. Flipendo. Arresto Momentum. Glacius. Levioso.
Oh, yeah, stupid.
Revelio.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. Dead end. Must be another way in.
Depulso. Accio.
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Accio. Depulso. Revelio.
That's funny.
Accio. Depulso. Accio.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
Damn, I can't jump off. That's
Revelio.
easy.
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hollow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Motherfuckers having a ritual on me. Shit!
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
I can't take my
Very
character
well.
seriously
New
with this
plan.
fucking
I
mask.
get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Yo, what's up, Cookie Monster? Yo, Cookie, you should follow my friend, actually. Let me type her name in the chat.
Way to get up to the roof. Somewhere.
Wait, did I spell it right? I spelled it wrong.
Like a quiet night.
I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
It's a very big hope. Okay, game.
Revelio.
Like, yo.
Depulso. Revelio.
I'm probably not getting on COD for a while, to be honest. Not really in the mood.
Levioso.
Just tell me a build. I mean, I don't play Warzone. Why can I not climb this? Shit, all I can say is use the MCW, I guess. Run MCW and fucking, the, Moors. God, now I'm stuck.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh my god, this game annoys me. I swear.
Lumos. Levioso.
Not the safest place to sneak into.
Revelio. Defender. Revelio.
Time to teach someone a lesson!
That's crazy. I guess you're gonna have to die then.
Are you even trying? Levioso. Arresto momentum. Glacius. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
Aloha Mora.
It's nice having level 3 unlocks already, huh? Sheesh.
You're going home in a wooden box.
Really?
Defender. You will pay for that. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Compulso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Arresto. Glacius. Compulso. Accio. Incendio. Defender. Confringo.
I'm just spamming spells at this point, bro. Yo. Oh my fucking god, bro. I cannot make this shit up, man.
Aloha Mora.
Genuinely, I cannot. Okay, let me pull up my Twitch thing so I can actually start making clips, because some of this shit is actually kind of funny, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Wait, what is this? Oh. Of course. Muted, not the muted. Damn, I forgot that I have to publish these streams. I just haven't published the last million streams. When can we 1v1? I cannot tell you. I'm probably not playing that game anytime soon. Unless Yadi gets on. No, you probably don't even know who that is. What was I gonna do? Yeah, this. Then tell her to get on. No comment.
Revelio.
I can't tell her what to do, Mom.
Revelio.
Yeah, I don't really like the fact that they're cell shading 3 of the same maps. They should have just made 5 new maps, or 6, however fucking many it is, but Call of Duty team lazy. Fucking making these Borderland ass maps. Is any of this armor I've gotten any better? I just feel like it's all worse. But yeah, I don't really care about WWE, to be honest. The only one I care about is Rey Mysterio. But anybody who's like a newcomer on WWE, I really wouldn't care. If they got WWE people, I would probably want like Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio, Undertaker, Batista, John Cena. Like, new people I really couldn't give 2 fucks about. CM Punk. Okay, game. Game is glitchy as shit, boy.
Revelio.
They're gonna add old WWE. I mean, the only old WWE character I saw was Rey Mysterio. Booyaka booyaka 619. The fuck? Oh. I'm trying to figure out why I don't have this on my... Okay.
Levioso. Revelio.
I forgot. How do you know what? Is there a way for you to know, like, which? I forgot, like, how do I know which beast I already have in my thing? I have no idea.
Revelio.
If I'm being honest with you, I need to just get an Xbox because I like old Call of Duty way more than new Call of Duty. Like, Modern Warfare 3 isn't bad, but I don't really play that unless other people are playing.
There we go.
My friends. I think we're all kind of tired of that game. Half the time. Yeah, I'm more of a fan of like Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3.
Hurry!
Damn, oh shit. I thought we dropped her ass for a second. I thought she was cut. That was a cool scene though. Shoot!
Ho, ho!
Alright, relax.
There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run. Faster, High Wing!
What secondary should I use? Renetti? Either the Renetti or the what is that other one called? Deagle?
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle.
Yeah, I would say the Renetti or the Deagle.
High Wing, go!
This is amazing!
They call this a shit
It's incredible, isn't
moment.
it?
About to make me the biggest salad after I get off this shit.
Faster, High Wing! High Wing, go!
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
That's because you barely did.
There was no need to worry.
I
had
had
it
it
all
all
under
under
control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Cap.
Summoned it straight at her.
Let me record this cap.
I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Sure. How do I change this wheel? That's what I want to figure out.
Faster, Highwing! Away, Highwing! Away!
Being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
When you have a moment, please stop by the room of requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
Deke.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
Yeah, this is the Harry Potter game. It's called Hogwarts Legacy. I can show you, hold on. In 5, 4, 3, 2. I actually kind of feel like rewatching old new iCarly. I don't know why. Random craving.
Nice.
Salazar's Slytherin scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Where are you, Archie?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
Let me guess, she's dead. Yep.
He's dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who?
My assumption skills are on A1.
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
I don't mean to be grim, but could Harlow have taken him?
Archie's satchel is missing, so he may have left on his own. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
What reason would Harlow have to kill your husband?
My husband had been looking into Harlow's dealings and discovered some of what he's been up to. I begged him to leave it alone, but he was convinced that...
I was not paying attention to what she said, I'm not gonna lie.
What reason would Harlow have to kill your husband?
My husband had been looking into Harlow's dealings and discovered some of what he's been up to. I begged him to leave it alone, but he was convinced that...
I'm just blowing up for some reason.
Is there anything more you can tell me about Harlow?
He's Victor Rookwood's second in command. A miserable, awful creature. Vicious and murderous.
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Cry until you find your son, apparently.
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle.
Why can I not fly? Excuse me.
When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow.
Yeah, now he's dead.
I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found.
Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Suppose he's still alive. Oh shit. Wait. The hell?
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough.
Revelio.
It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went.
Revelio.
There! Archie's footprints. He went this way.
Heat shotguns?
I
You got
thought we
cooked
would
by a
have found
shotgun?
Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly.
My brother's floating in the air. He got killed by a shotgun.
Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Revelio.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again.
Obviously.
Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine.
Revelio.
Walk in the road. We will need Revelio again. Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
Levioso.
Yeah, let's try one more. Cacho Ludo, man.
These drafts. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
True.
Levioso.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways,
Levioso.
it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
L joined. Oh shit. Damn, he caught me, man. I'm Kira. I'm sorry. Just killed me. Just ended me, bro. Here I thought I was being safe, but L showed up, man. I don't know how you knew it was me, man. Your detective skills are A1, D1. Bob the Builder? We can't fix that. Fix what? These nuts.
Taking in children now, are we? Better not be expected to feed him.
Oh shit. Yeah, man, you wanna feed little bit?
Glacier. Flipendo. Descendo. Defender. Confringo. Expulso.
What does this woman want?
My one.
Incendio.
That's just the beginning. Incendio.
Levioso.
Impressive.
Arresto Momentum. Glacier. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
cooked, Cookie Monster.
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
I don't think he's
Confringo! Defendo! Expelliarmus!
You've made a great mistake!
Incendio! Confringo! Defendo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
You're going to regret that.
Descendo! Incendio!
Ha! You're in here. No more happy. Pay for your deeds.
Defendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Is this Hogwarts? Is that the best you did?
Confringo! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Revelio!
Yeah, man, you gotta use better weapons.
Revelio! Accio! Compulso! Revelio!
Archie. Archie Bickle. Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
We don't want to worry you. I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other.
Revelio.
Learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as...
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Aren't you the student who chased Ranrock's loyalists out of Lower Hogsfield? Yes, I thought that was you. Well done.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
I hope to see you again sometime.
Would like to talk to you. Would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Everything's all right now.
Revelio.
Deke would like to talk with you when you're...
What are you up to now?
Hello. Mind you, don't turn quick.
Hello.
Welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck, and before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair from a Wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncar fur? Derrickle feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Derricles. But people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
I can imagine that would be rather frustrating.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers of whooper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. Not surprising, I suppose, the cry on those things. Oh, but such marvellous feathers. Almost worth going mad for.
Sounds like stocking your shelves comes with some hazards.
Truer words never spoken. Used to carry beasts themselves. Good business it was, but had it up to here with parents grumbling. Not my fault if the little ones caught a flea of an easel. Ooh, you should have heard them. No, best with byproducts. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared for. Couldn't guarantee that with some of these prospective owners. Now, why don't you have a good look around? Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out. Which they used to literally do.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need. And thank you for stopping by. A treat to have you here.
What do you have for sale?
I don't mind selling things for certain clients. You know where to find me. You could never go wrong with those. Good choice, I'd say. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
I'll look after you.
To talk with you Deke would like to talk with you when you're...
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Confringo!
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that?
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian! Over here!
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics on this. Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
A journal entry, signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt?
Reparo.
Ominous. Your family was here. The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear. The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the 2 of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the 2 of us?
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
Revelio.
The door we came from, it closed.
Lumos.
And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Confringo! The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself.
Lumos.
You got to it first. Nice work.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
Lumos. Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Lumos.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going. We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Confringo!
Not the welcoming sort, was he? Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Ominous, your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did, and she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Lumos.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again!
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
Ready? I'm ready.
Crucio!
Are you all right?
That pain. Excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's
Revelio.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
Revelio. What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking. I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with... Again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Don't you fret, Biscuit. I shall sort something out. Zeke would like to talk with you again. Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that, Deke has had a thought. He... Oh, seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend. Deke hasn't seen this many plants.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned. Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Incendio!
Clumsy little fool. Let's play trickster and pray, shall we?
Confringo! Defender!
Marvelous!
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus!
Hardly a fair fight without
Incendio!
I didn't always like a polite.
Confringo! Defendo! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
That's fine. So better not. I'll check your pockets after you're dead.
Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus!
What the?
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Crucible! This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose I should head inside.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo!
Tobbs's master is awful.
Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here? Confringo! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Defender! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave.
Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
I suspect you are the one who has been interfering with a rather personal matter. The Demiguise statues and the moon...
Confringo!
Placed as they were for good reason. You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others.
I don't think Mr. Pemberton meant to use his own stationery. He knows something about those Demiguise moons. He's in Hogsmeade, apparently. Perhaps I should pay attention.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Confringo! Incendio!
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Incendio! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
That didn't sound particularly reassuring.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Defendo! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Defendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Defendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Confringo! Confringo!
Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs. Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders. That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave.
Confringo, defender.
The men feel to relax their feelings towards the dark arts.
Confringo, defender.
I heard something there.
Expelliarmus.
Where did it go?
Incendio.
Who taught you that?
Confringo.
I heard something. Thought we'd forget about that goblin helm you nicked.
Defender. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Hello, Hamora.
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft.
Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus.
What's that?
Incendio.
What have you done? Levioso! 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 Manchester! Levioso!
Confringo. Defender.
For a clear path. I don't know what your path is, since your head's never seen a clear tie.
Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Defender.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Ricky, little kid. You dare slay one of my own? You will fall!
Confringo.
Reducto.
Expelliarmus. Defender. Incendio. Revelio.
Protego!
I haven't even had me through yet. Reducto.
Incendio!
Protego. Confringo.
Incendio.
Reducto.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Ah, there you are. Glacius.
Incendio. Confringo! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Incendio! Potato! Stupid one! Confringo! Defender! There. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right.
Those statues took time.
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're quite clever.
Oh, thank you. A lot of craftsmanship and care went into them. I assume.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly, until you started clearing them out.
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Revelio.
We are fortunate to have a student brave enough to eradicate...
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, we had such flowing locks, and we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
Fairy Fan. Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much.
I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
I see you.
Defendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio!
I will make you pay.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio!
I won't rest. Dead.
Over here!
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Wingardium Leviosa!
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the country...
I wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
Expulso!
Flashes of inspiration.
I'm on fire! If only Ranrock were here to something! Is that death from above? I'll kill you when I get down from here!
Defender!
Surely you can see that! I won't rest!
Incendio!
Why don't you come over here and fight me?
You, mate.
Get away with you!
Another pitiful bit.
Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus!
I should have been! Release me!
Confringo!
Is that the best
Expelliarmus!
No!
Incendio!
You won't get away with it!
Defender!
I should have been!
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Capulso! Descender!
Ranrock will lead us to victory!
Confringo! Accio! Incendio! Revelio! Revelio! Depulso! Defender!
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Confringo! Revelio!
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead. This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be
Revelio.
located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No! Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be!
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
Revelio.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio, Depulso, Descendo, Flipendo. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defendo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defendo! Incendio! I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how? Revelio. There's a pillar here, but no ledge near it for me to grab onto. Revelio. Confringo. Levioso. Glacis. Compulso. Accio. Flipendo. Descendo. Reparo. Confringo. Incendio. Reparo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Descendo. Flipendo. Depulso. Levioso. Defendo. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Flipendo. Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. 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 Crucio. Glacius. Descendo. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Defender. Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Defender! Depulso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Leviosa! Crucio! Leviosa! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Leviosa! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender!
Descender.
Compulso. Flipendo. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
What a relief.
Confringo.
Revelio.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isadore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Thank you for your persistence and cleverness. I confronted Piers about it, and he confessed straight away, the old rascal. We've agreed to let bygones be bygones. Don't forget to say hello the next time you're in the Three Broomsticks. Thrilled to be back there again.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
defender.